Tony here, Psyched on Baseball Cards. I have part 5 of 8 of my 1965 top set. These cards are all from Mark, the cardboard teacher. And so again, thank you, Mark. Slowly working my way through all these and adding more cards to the binder, and it's starting to look pretty good. I am now under 200 cards I still need for the set, and but I still have a lot of cards to show that I haven't gotten around to showing yet. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let me turn this camera around. Okay, first up we have the Mets 1965 rookie stars, Cleon Jones and Tom Parsons. Cleon Jones played 13 seasons, all but the last with the Mets. In 65, he hit 149 in 30 games. He had 1 home run and 9 RBI. He was a career 281 hitter, 93 home runs, 524 RBI, and 91 stolen bases, and he had an 18 WAR. Tom Parsons played 3 seasons, 2 in Pittsburgh and 1 with the Mets. 65 was his last season, and he was 1-10 with a 4.67 ERA with 58 strikeouts. He then spent the next 4 seasons in the minor leagues. He was a career 2-13, 4.72 ERA, and 70 strikeouts. Okay, and next up we have Don McMahon. Don pitched 18 seasons for 7 different teams. 6 of them were with the Giants, and 6 were with the Braves, Milwaukee Braves at that time. In 65 for Cleveland, he was 3-3 with a 3.28 ERA in 80 innings of work, and he had 60 strikeouts. He played in his first major league game at the age of 27, after spending 5.5 years in the minors and 2 in the military. He pitched his last game at the age of 44 and pitched 2 shutout innings in relief for the Giants. He held the Hall of Famers Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Johnny Bench, Harmon Killebrew, Bill Mazeroski, Joe Morgan, Stan Musial, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, and Willie Stargell to a collective 149 batting average. That was 28 for 188 at-bats. Not too bad. He was a career 90 and 68. He had a 2.96 career ERA, 1,003 strikeouts, and a 22.5 WAR. He was an All-Star in 58, World Series champ in 57 with Milwaukee, and 68 with the Tigers. So Don had a nice career. Don Clendenin pitched 12 seasons, 8 of them with the Pirates, 3 with the Mets, and 1 with St. Louis. And in 65, he hit 301 with 14 home runs and 96 RBI. He was the World Series MVP in 69 with the Mets, hitting 375 with 3 homers and 4 RBI. He was a career 274 hitter with 159 home runs, 682 RBI, and a WAR of 20. Ted Abernathy. Ted played 14 seasons with 7 different teams. In 65, he was 4-6 with a 2.56 ERA, had 104 strikeouts, 31 saves in 84 games. He was a career 63 and 69 with a 3.46 ERA, 149 saves, 765 strikeouts, and a 15.9 WAR. Next up, we have Tommy Reynolds. Let's see. Tommy, 8 seasons with 4 teams. In 65, he hit 247 with 1 home run, 22 RBI. He was a career 226 hitter with 12 home runs and 87 RBI. Vic Rosnovsky. Vic played 5 seasons, two with the Cubs, 2 with Baltimore, and 1 with Philly. In '65, he hit .221, had 3 home runs and 15 RBI. He was a career .218 hitter with 4 home runs and 38 RBI. Next up, we have Woody Held, born in Sacramento, California. Played 14 seasons for 7 different teams. His first 7 were with Cleveland. He played shortstop, second base, plus all 3 outfield positions. In '65, he hit .247 with 16 home runs and 54 RBI. He was the first Indians shortstop to hit 20-plus homers in a season, doing it in 3 consecutive years. In '59 through '61, he held the Indians' career home run record by a shortstop with 85 until Johnny Peralta surpassed him in 2009. He was a career .240 hitter, had 179 home runs, 559 RBI, and a WAR of 22. Next up, Bobby Bolin. Bolin played 13 seasons, 9 were with the Giants. In '65, he was 14-6 with a .276 ERA and 135 strikeouts. In '68, he finished second behind Bob Gibson in the National League ERA with a 199 to Gibson's 112. He was a career 88-75, 340 ERA, 32 complete games, 51 saves with 1,175 strikeouts and a 19 WAR. He is on the Giants Wall of Fame. Okay, next up we have one of my favorite Giant pitchers, Mike McCormick. Mike was born in Pasadena, California. He played 16 seasons, 11 of them were with the Giants. In '65, he was 8-8 with a .336 ERA, had 88 strikeouts and 3 complete games, and 1 shutout. In '67, he was the Giants' first pitcher to win the Cy Young with a 22-10 record. He had a .286 ERA and 150 strikeouts. That year in '67, I was in the military stationed in Alabama, and made a trip up to Atlanta because the Giants were in town, and saw Mike McCormick pitch against the Braves, and the Giants won the game 6-1. So that was a great treat. I was lucky to get to see McCormick pitch that day, and he also had a no-hitter he pitched one time. He pitched a no-hitter through 5 innings, and it was considered a no-hitter because it was a complete game after 5 innings, even though it was delayed by rain. But then they changed the rule, and you now needed complete game, 9 innings to get qualify for a no-hitter. So his no-hitter at 5 innings was taken away. But anyway, he was also he hit the 500th home run by a pitcher in baseball history, and he gave up Hank Aaron's 500th home run, and so he personalized his license plate Mr. 500. He was a career 134 and 125. He had a .373 ERA, 1,321 strikeouts, 4-time All-Star, National League Cy Young wins leader, and also ERA wins leader, and in '67, and he's on the Giants Wall of Fame. So there you have it, Mr. Mike McCormick. Wes Parker. Wes pitched 9 seasons with the Dodgers. In '65, he hit .238 with 8 home runs and 51 RBI. He won 6 straight Gold Gloves from '67 through '72. In 2007, he was voted the best defensive first baseman in baseball since the inception of the Gold Glove Award in '57, and was named to the MLB all-time Gold Glove team. All the members of the team are in the Hall of Fame except for Wes. He only played 9 seasons, and you need 10 to be eligible for the Hall of Fame. He was a career .267 hitter, had 64 home runs, 470 RBI, 60 stolen bases, a 22.9 WAR, and a .996 fielding percentage. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and again, thank you, Mark, for these cards, and until next time, everybody have a great day.